Welcome to the Crazy Kids Lab. We're going to be doing more experiments today, and today we've got Isabella again, so say hi to everyone out there.
Hi.
Nice and loud. So she projects it so loud it bursts your brains, it bursts your eardrums. Now we're going to be doing some experiments with bubbles today, and I've got this big container here because we normally use this one with square bubbles, and we'll make sure to watch that video when we do that because we'll do one on square bubbles. But today we're going to be making bubble domes, and why do we do this? Because we want to study how bubbles are made and how they make light, right? So I'm just going to dip this in here, fill it nice full of bubble juice, bring this out like that, and I'm just going to push this across here. Okay, all right. Then we're going to get a little bit of this, and can you just maybe make it nice and wet. So let's make it nice and wet, because bubbles like things that are wet, they don't like things that are dry. Because if they're dry, the bubble actually bursts. So, there's your straw. There you go. Now, to make our bubbles, domes, what you do is you dip it in. You put it so it's very close to the table. Sometimes you can even touch the edge of the table. So if you have a look here, you can see how my straw is just touching it, and then you blow carefully, right? So here we go. If you blow too much, sometimes it bursts. So try it again. So pop it in there, pop it down, and blow gently. Go. There we go. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Great. Now sometimes a bit of a tip is what you can do is blow it from the top, because if you blow it from the edge, it pushes the bubble away from you. You can blow it from the top. But look at this. If you wet your straw's now wet, so you wet yours, and then you can put it through the bubble. Look. It doesn't pop. So things that are wet don't pop bubbles, things that are dry do. You can actually do the same with your finger. So get your finger wet, and you can put your finger in it. There we go, look at that.
Mine popped when I did it.
Oh, you did it very fast. Maybe the top here, see, that's a bit dry. So wet your finger all the way, and it doesn't pop, right? Do another bubble. That's it. I'm just gonna pop mine. There we go. And now pop it in the top. There we go, excellent. Now, here's the trick, here's the next trick. Once you blow your bubble, we're going to try and do a bubble inside a bubble. So wet your straw, put it in, bubble inside a bubble. And the challenge is to see how many bubbles inside a bubble you can do. I think the record's probably about 8 or so. Very big bubble. Make sure all your straw's wet, because if you pop it in there, the dry part of the straw will burst the bubble. Oh, and of course if you go, that'll bust it as well. Right? So let's do it again and see how many you got. I've got 3, 4, slow and steady, slow and steady. That's the way, okay. And you can touch them and burst the bubble like that. Now while Izzy's doing that, you can also do it on your hands, and this is really, really cool. So I'm just going to get some bubble juice, so excuse me Izzy, I'm going to wet my hands. My hands are nice and wet now, so if I get my straw and I blow one on my hand, of course you can. You put one on your hand. Alright, let's see if you can do that. There you go, put your hand out, blow. There we go. Now do this, because this always reminds me of A Bug's Life, if you've seen Disney Bug's Life, right? Get your hand like that, put it together like this, and then you pull it apart. And you got 2 bubbles. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And even better, you can do this. You blow, you put your hand on an angle, you blow where the bubble touches your hand. I'll just do another one. If you blow where the bubble touches your hand and blow it off, oh, it bursts. Bursts. Bit of practice, you can get it up and it bounces.
If you do what?
Yeah, so if you make it nice and straight and blow there where the bubble touches your hand, so put your hand like that. And a bit more, bit more. Keep going, keep blowing. It all depends on the concentration of your bubble juice. This is fairly weak, we've made this one a little bit weak, so therefore when the water molecules get pulled apart, they burst, right? The skin bursts. It's called surface tension. So that's what's actually happening here, is we're making a very tight surface tension, a film of the bubble. So it's like a skin of water molecules on the outside there, and we call that water tension. Sorry, surface tension. But when you make it too dilute, right, it bursts fairly easily.
That's huge.
That's very huge. All right, pretty cool. And you can do lots of different shapes. So have fun with those, but I want to show you this before we go, because this is called a bubble trumpet. Excuse me, Izzy. And you blow into this. Oop, I think our little dilute solution is not going to allow us to do it, but we'll try it. And if I blow into this, watch this, ready? Bubble inside bubble. Isn't that cool?
It's like a perfect surrounder. Whoa.
And you can catch it if your hand's wet, right? Let's see if you can do multiples inside. I'll try and do more, ready? Oh, burst. Bit of practice. Spend hours making bubbles, right? But check this out. Do you want to have a bubble brain?
What?
I'll show you a bubble brain, ready? So put your hand out like that. And we're going to do a bubble brain, because when you put something like this on, you do this.
Oh.
You make like a bubble brain. Right? Look at that. Whoa, your brain's wobbling. And a really cool thing to do with this, and we might make a video of this for you, is you can show, you get a bottle, you cut a bottle in half, and then you get a bit of fabric, put the fabric on the bottom part of the bottle that's been cut, elastic band, dip that in there, blow, and you make bubble brains coming out of there. Really cool. I think we'll do a video on that one. What do you reckon, yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll do some art at the same time while you're having a bit of a wash. Alright, I think that's time now for
The pressure test.
the pressure test. Alright, see you in a sec. Alright, here we go. And the pressure test is about to start. And I did promise you, last time it was my turn to go in here. Okay, so you get to put the shaving cream on there. Because we ran out of whipped cream. I know which one I prefer.
Which one?
Whipped cream. Alright, whipped cream's a lot nicer in the face. So just hold it down on a bit more of an angle there. Yeah, like that. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Alright. Now, so you're going to ask me the questions, but what I might do...
Is it okay if some of them aren't in the actual thing?
You can ask any questions you want.
Okay.
Any questions you want. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, go.
What is bubbles made out of?
What are bubbles made out of? They're made out of air and bubble juice and water.
I hope that's right.
That's
'Cause I don't know.
Okay, next. You having a
What-
mind blank? Yep.
What was the thing called that you put on my hand with the blowy thingy?
Oh, that was a bubble mattress.
No.
What was it?
A bubble
A
brain.
bubble brain. Oh, okay. Next one.
What was my record of getting bubbles inside of the one bubble?
Ooh, that's a good one. What was your record?
Like how many did I get inside it? Not
3.
including the outside.
3.
Wait, including the outside one?
Yep. How many did you get?
I got one inside the outside.
You got 1. Oh, I have to go back for video evidence. Okay.
I think I did.
I trust you. Okay. Next question. You run out of questions? What about...
No, because you'll know the answer to them.
I'm just giving you some hints. You can ask any question you want.
What? Wait.
Having a mental blank. Any question you want. Don't care what it's about.
Am I taller than you when you stand on a chair?
Are you taller than me when you stand on a chair? No, I'm taller.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. Oh, it is too. All right, go. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing like
Wait,
having a big nose.
I'll give you the nap.
Yeah, thanks. I was waiting to see if you did that, because that's what I did to you, wasn't it, 1 week? Yeah. All right, fantastic. All right. That's a bit better. All right, thanks for joining us. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Yeah, it sort of goes up your snoz a bit, doesn't it?